Hey everybody, this is Mike from the Party Pros. Here's my top 6 things to look for when hiring or bringing your MC into your event. Oh, it's been a long and arduous wedding and party season. I did literally 100 parties this year. I'm going crazy. For now, we're just going to talk about MCing. Listen, MCing is the most important part of your event. You're going to have a lot of great vendors coming in to your event. You're going to have a DJ, a cook, belly dancer maybe, magician, topless dancer, male review dancer, comedians, but the most important person is your MC. Your MC is the guy that will carry your guests from here to the promised land. I'm going to give you my top 6 things to look for when hiring or bringing on your MC. Number 1, has he done this before? This is the most important factor when bringing on an MC. Have they MC'd before? I've been to so many events where people are stumbling and fumbling and bumbling and jumbling and mumbling their words that people just sit back and they go right to their phones and don't pay attention. This is a horrible thing to have happen at your event. I know we've all been to weddings or to events where the MC has gotten up and cracked a joke and nobody's laughed. Let me just tell you how an MC feels when he tells a joke at your event and nobody laughs. If they have MC'd before, they will understand timeline, they'll understand appropriate jokes, how to get you through all of the different events that you have to do. There's a transition that has to happen between every single event at your event. So it's important to have someone who knows how to kind of work their magic through all of that. Number 2, when bringing on or figuring out who's going to MC your event, is do they look the part? It's important to look the part. You know, you'll find this at your consultation meeting if you have one with your DJ and MC or any vendor that you bring on board. See how they dress when they come to meet you. I mean, it is a business meeting. I mean, I'm not one to talk. I know I do wear a hat a lot.
Tell me you like my hat.
Right, so it's important that the guy comes in and looks like he's gonna fit in with your friends and family. When he looks the role and he feels like an MC, people are gonna follow him right until the end of the event. So it's very important that he does that. All right, rule number 3. Super important if you are bringing on an MC, and it's cool that you ask them these questions too. What's your plan? Like seriously, what are you going to do that's going to make you be an efficient and effective MC? Good MCs come with a plan of making people laugh. Come with a plan of entertaining people with either games or something along that nature. Just something that takes people away from the event for a moment, but then also has the talent to bring them back in. It's definitely a skill that your DJ or MC has to have. They have to be able to control a crowd. If not, you're going to end up with this.
I'm the main man with the plan, lit the flan in the white van. I know how to MC, book me tea, that's how you MC.
Or this might happen.
And I dreamt that I'm MCing this wedding, and every time I come up, I'm losing a piece of clothing.
So that's why you hire a professional. That's why you go to the Party Pros. You go to the Party Pros. We'll take care of you. All right, number 4 on our list. Personality rules. It's the most important part for your MC. Like, I know I say all the other things are most important. I think every single rule is important. But the most important thing is that your MC has a personality. If you're going to ask your MC to stand in front of people for hours and hours and hold their attention, they got to at least be someone that people can sink their time and energy into. And that's the most, more so than anything else I've said in this video, having somebody that can control a crowd will be the key to having a very smooth event, right? You want to have someone that focuses on making sure that your crowd leaves pleased, right? And that all comes down to personality. I'm telling you. And you go and meet your vendor for the first time and he's stiff and he's not really giving you a lot of ideas, or he's just fairly standoffish and ho-hum. You got to think to yourself, do you want that DJ, MC, whatever it is? Do you want that person at your event with your friends and family? Probably not. So look at personality. Look at these people coming with a plan. These are all important factors on having a great MC at your event. All right, number 5. Wait a minute, are we on number 5?
Okay, our fans, listen to me. Listen to Ignacio.
And I'm going to tell you this honestly. When I sit down with a couple and they tell me that they have an MC picked, I try to talk them out of it. Because number 5 rule is kind of really up there as one of the most important rules, is don't hire a family member to MC your event. Don't do it. You might love that guy and think he's the most charismatic guy in your family, but again, if he hasn't hit rule number 1, rule number 2, rule number 3, and rule number 4, then don't bring them in. I see it all the time. Cousins and uncles who come in and ruin events. They ruin it. They get drunk and they tell bad jokes and they don't understand what being a professional MC is all about. So it's so important when you make that choice to bring someone on to have an MC, step outside your comfort zone, hire a stranger or a professional like one of the party pros to come in and really run your event. And that's really the unlabeled rule number 6. Just hire a party pro. Listen, we have been through years and years of this. We understand what it takes to run an event smoothly from start to finish. Whether it's a musician or DJ or MC or bringing on a cocktail hour guitarist, a belly dancer, a stripper. Well, actually, we don't do strippers. Do we do strippers? No, we don't do strippers. Regardless of what your event is, let the pros take control. We've done every single event known to man, and we can do yours as well. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out our link right here, down below. Follow us on all our social media, right here. And next time you're having a party, you need some free consultation, just contact the party pros. We'll take care of you. This is Mike. I'm out. That never works for me. How come that never works for me?